Okay, guys, we are back at it with the most active stocks on the market. These stocks are high value and these stocks are highly volatile. You guys are wondering what's been going on with the markets lately. Things have been to a massive bull run ever since Donald Trump won the election. He done made some big promises about cryptocurrency, making everybody bullish on what he says that America will never sell is Bitcoin. We're going to talk more about the crypto markets here. And if you are wondering what's going on with the split on the new channels, I'm Billy Banks. Previously on our other Banking with Billy channel, we're going to start using that channel for more top trending things, talking about our ACRs and Warren Kitties over there right now. And we'll start using this new channel to talk more about our most active stocks on the market. You can check out the other Banking with Billy YouTubers in there dropping their videos every single day, like DGF Man. He does these crypto interviews and whatnot, like Coach Bear talking about the next direction on the market. Is excited for his next video, and Sensei Prim, the frog face trader, she is in her section putting out all of her alerts. Hot teamwork over at the Bank with Billy Discord, and make sure that you join us to get all of these alerts on time. Not only will you be able to get my alerts, but also the rest of the alerts from the rest of the experienced analysts, coaches, members in here throwing their plays in stocks, options, crypto, guys, the whole shamboos. When you will always be able to see, we are putting our alerts telling you, but we are selling those stocks so you don't get left behind and be ready for the next big upcoming thing. Later on, I'm gonna make a video on the 52-week low so you know what stocks are next to explode. Joining me in the classroom right now is Coach Bear. Coach Bear, you here?
I'm still here. I'm still
Uh,
here. How you
Coach
doing,
Bear,
everybody?
very good. Very good to have you here. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions on some of these most active stocks and stuff like that and get your insight as well. If you want to go ahead and check out my screen and be up to date. And guys, we are only gonna talk about the top 5 on this list. So we can be ready, so we can get quickly over to the next video to get you updated on what the next stocks to explode are and be up with the trend. Let's get right into it with NMHI. Coach Bear, right now we got NMHI pushing up at about 900 million in value. Man, this is crazy because this thing got an average volume of 12 million and a free flow on 13.25 million right now on NMHI. This is nature's miracle right here, coming in for, and no pun intended, coming in for another bull run from the lows of 8 cents all the way back up to the highs of 22 cents. In the last big bull run, we seen this thing go up to the highs of 43 cents, Coach Bear. Right now, they hitting some very, very, very big resistance, already being overbought on a overall 4-hour chart. But if they look back on a overall monthly chart, the bullishness has yet to even begin. These are just the first taste, the first test, and the first rounds of NMHI, and some of these people are going to hold in for that longer term investment. By the end of today, we will be seeing NMHI get over that 1 billion in volume, and I'm going to go ahead and update that for you guys. I'll show you more about NMHI over along in the Banking with Billy Discord, and you'll be able to see how you could have caught NMHI for the safe, easy, early seat by following along on all of the alerts. Going out in Coach A's section. Coach A, if he said that he doesn't like to throw out too many unless he is for sure about that stock. He was just letting us know about to be buying NMHI for that next big bull run. You should have seen that going out yesterday. We can see some more alerts going out as this thing has been picking up from the parabolic scan by in earlier days, those previous bull runs that I was just showing you. And again, it's all about seeing those things for the safe, easy, early seat down at the bottom on NMHI. It's gonna be a shaky ride here right now on NMHI because when the markets start to get back all when the markets start to get back to normal, a lot of this stuff is gonna start selling back off. There's going to be massive sell-offs in a lot of things like the stock markets. If I go ahead and show you the overall stock markets right now, you'll be able to see that not only NMHI, these penny stocks and whatnot, are coming in for bullishness, but you got the overall markets that are overbought and dangerous as well. And they trying to come in for a natural reversal, but they did not want to let this drop back down, so they bought it all back up. This is dangerous. Let me tell you why. Because we have never ever seen the markets coming in for such heights like this. Not on the S&Ps, not on the Bitcoins. These people are not used to this. This is why people get ready for next rounds of puts. You're going to have a lot of bag holders. It's going to be an insane amount of bag holders. So I recommend that you guys have your stop losses set I know everybody's excited. Trump on the president. That's all cool. Bitcoin looking all good. That's all great and whatnot. We talking about Shiba Inu cities finna be made. It's looking bright for the future. We want to be in. We don't want to let these things go. But those big whales, they're gonna manipulate and take advantage of all us smaller traders who don't be knowing what we be doing. And when they sell it off, you're gonna be big bag holders like how it was back for the big meme eras. Coach Barry, you still here? What you think about the markets going on the last few days with such bullishness?
Oh, it's been crazy. It's something that nobody's seen before. At the same time, but I do agree with you. Get ready. It's got a little bit more room to run. Definitely on the technicals, but it's about to be a rug pull. So beware
Definitely,
of it.
definitely. And welcome anybody joining in on the Bank Ability Classroom right now. Currently doing a live video on our most active stocks on the market. And next week we'll update our 52-week lows. You can go ahead and check out my screen to watch what we're watching. And let's continue on. Next we got the MVST. Coming in for the most mighty of all bull runs today. From the lows about 15 cents up to the highs about $1.05. And they got a hot pullback coming in right now. If you look at this thing back on your 1 minute chart, Coach Bear, it did touch back down towards this most low and oversold position, back down to the lows of 70 cents. But they say, oh, no, you don't. So they bought this thing back up to the highs at 85 cents, which was a decent day trade move for anybody who didn't already see the early alerts on the MVST and the Baker Billy Discord that were going out in previous days and earlier on today. I'll go ahead and show you guys in a second. I'll go ahead and explain out how to use all the other different sections and how to read along everything for those of you who are newer to the market and newer to Bank Ability. And like I say, see those alerts in time. And everybody is in there catching MVST for a massive mighty bull run. Currently, one thing to understand about these wrecked penny stocks. Currently, right now, while MVST is out of compliance, like how we see the NMHIs, like how we see AGRIs, like how we're going to talk about ELAB as well, these penny stocks that be out of compliance, they are getting ready to get kicked off the markets. There is only one way around it, and that's by getting up to that dollar. There's a few ways they can get up there, and the best way we want them to do it is just with natural, clean, bullish divergence. But that's not always the case. Most of the time, like literally the majority of the time, these things are manipulated up. Bigger whales like to take their moves and whatnot, and they feel like that us smaller guys don't be knowing what we be doing, so they can take full advantage of that, and it helps them best. That's why you see people who do things like, you ever seen the news come on, they be the best news, the greatest news, and then the big whales, they'll sell that news off, and then once they'll short sell that thing down, and once all the small retailers add on that selling pressure, well, they just like the gains for a big bull run, and little did we know, there was just a whole manipulative move by those big whales who already knew that we were going to get scared off of that next round of bearish divergence because we did not know how to look deeper and deeper. I will show you a couple ways or so how you can be diving in deeper to be the most up to date and the most accurate. And if you were seeing those alerts for MVST and MHI in the Discord, you would be on time. Right now, with MVST pushing up to a volume of 800 million. They got an average value of 2.43 million. This is insane volume coming in over these stocks today, Coach Bear. With MVST, if more bullishness comes into the market for the rest of the day, and it's only 11 a.m. where I'm at, well, we talking about both of these stocks getting ready to go over that 1 billion. And look at NMHI. NMHI is like literally like 80 million away from going over 1 billion in volume. And congratulations everybody who been seeing those alerts in these end time is getting very bullish, and they're gonna sell it all off on you. So you better make sure that you guys got your stop losses set. Have your exit strategies planned. Understand your goal and your role. Remember, it's the same setup and the same strategy every single trade. You do not want to get in those stocks when they overbought and dangerous. You want to get in when they oversold and safe down here at the bottom, and that oversold and safe is going to turn into overbought and dangerous, and it's going to make that next round of the bullish divergence. Once it gets back up there, they gonna like have all the day traders and whatnot who want to sell that thing off. Notice how day traders are starting to sell this thing back off to lows of what was that, like 70 cents, and it didn't go all the way back off to where it started off from yesterday because us swing traders, like I was just showing you up in the Discord alerts and updates, are still holding in for the hot swing trade move. Have your stop loss set though. Could be myself when that thing pull back 15%. I don't care what it's at. I'm getting up out of there, But we'll go see MVST along on your Moo investing platform. We really coming here to look at our capital trend section. What I want you guys to take note of is how it has the bullish cost distribution coming in. Choppy down there, we done seen some more solid ones, but still the bullish cost distribution coming in, it done overpass that gap. Notice this, that it has a small wave of bearish cost distribution holding that thing back right under the resistance at 84 cents. Once it gets back to that 84 cents and breaks past that, well, it's a quick gap in between. That's probably like $1 right there. Let's say it's probably like $1 right there. And once it gets towards that dollar, it's pretty much nothing holding it back from continuing on. You can see how that starts to fill up from extreme bearishness that was recently coming in, because this was a super random spike that came into MVST off of good updates. And keep an eye on your analysis order flow. Keep an eye on your analysis order flow, and you'll be able to see if you got more larges coming in or more larges going out at said time. And I say large because they weigh super heavy. But I mean, overall, you're looking to see if there's more inflow, not flow. But right now, we got more smalls coming in, more mediums coming in. You got the larges coming in with the extra larges coming in, looking good on MVST. But like I said, if you already, like, you trade like me, you already locked in gains off of MVST. These penny stocks don't be for that long term investment. And I'm gonna talk some more to you guys about that in upcoming videos. Okay, before we do continue on, let me point this out to you, okay? Because this might be your first stock video ever. I don't know what you got going on, and NMHI is close to 950 million in value right now. We're gonna look back after AGRI. On these stocks, you do want to make sure that these stocks are in good standings with the markets themselves in the world, bro, by going to check out their overall balance sheets. You look at their balance sheets and their financials, and you'll be able to see if they got the total assets that are outdoing the total liabilities. Those assets are their money, those liabilities be their debt. Needless to say, you want to have more money than debt overall. You don't even want to be you don't even want to be messing with a person that got more debt, the more money. So you definitely don't want to be messing and putting your all into a company that you talk about long-term investing in that has more debt than money. That's foolish moves, foolish moves. Who I'll show you the balance sheet right now. You want to see that they are a company of power, that they are a company in good standards, and the only way that they even can potentially even go into being a company of the future is if they got money to get them to the future. So you're not getting to the future without no money. So those companies, those stocks that got all that debt, that's why they be having to do all those delusions and all those splits and all that nonsense and stuff like that. Those are things to watch out for, things that we'll talk about in other videos. And if you are new here, make sure that you do go check out the other videos, my original Banking with Billy channel. No, that channel is not gone. We're just separating out these channels. So I'm going to use our original Banking with Billy channel to talk about our most top trending stocks and all that stuff like that. And I'll be using this channel to talk about our most actives and our 52-week lows and whatnot. And along in the Banking with Billy Discord, there are other YouTubers, okay? Like I said earlier in the video, Coach Prim, you have DGF Man, you do have Coach Bear. Let me tell y'all something, okay? So these are a bit of newer YouTubers. I've been doing this for years. These are a bit of newer YouTubers. So, they videos they thumbnails might not be the best and and the most appealing and the prettiest and stuff like that. But these are professional and full-time traders. Check out their videos. I got them plugged into the Bankability Discord for a reason, because they do this. Because they do this, and no reason less than that, okay? Check out Coach Bears. He has his. Check out Sensei Prims. Where she at? She somewhere. Check out Sensei Prims. She got hers. She putting out her alerts, and these are active alerts all day, every day. DGF Man, as you see, puts out his videos. You can check out DGF Man's alerts along in the Bitcoin and Beyond, or cryptocurrency Discord, where I do have our cryptocurrency YouTube channel, Billy's Bitcoin and Beyond YouTube channel, that I use to keep us up to date with everything about cryptos. Like I say, guys, we're going to continue to grow, continue to expand. Make sure that you get subscribed to our new channels, this new channel, and be ready for the next update. Now we got AGRI coming in for a quick dip today from that hot pre-market explosion from the lows of 4 cents up to the highs of about that 10 cents. That's 9 cents exactly, Coach Bear. And they sold this one all the way back off to about 4 cents down here, and they are already buying this one back up. Are you familiar with any of these penny stocks we're looking at here, Coach Bear? MVST, AGRI?
No, I'm not. I don't usually follow these, but I can read a chart.
And for those of you who are also not familiar with these stocks, you come to the right place because for those of you who don't know what AGRI is, this is a Canada-based agriculture-focused technology development company, Coach Bear. This company operates through two divisions, the AgriForce Solutions and the AgriForce brands. AgriForce Solutions division is dedicated to creating and advancing an integrated approach to the AG Tech through consulting, facility solutions, and AG Tech platform products and services that deliver healthy, efficient, sustainable crops for growers. And we're going to look deeper into AGRI because for those of you who are not familiar with AGRI, this stock be coming in for those moves. They come in for those spikes often. They don't hold up because of, a Rick Penny stock, which ones do. But but they come in for those spikes. And the next upcoming spike for AGRI with their latest hot upcoming news, Coach Bear, talking about how the AgriForce provides the program update, highlighting the strategic advancements of sustainable technology solutions initiatives. And all of this does come down to crypto, tech, AI. This is the future we're talking about here as Donald Trump promises us the future is going to come faster than we ever thought, and we see everything that is literally of the future starting to explode. Notice here how these stocks that don't have futuristic fundamentals aren't coming up on the most actives. They're not coming up for those moves. We're not seeing those actives just yet. But these hot ones, and what I mean by this, for example, how we just seen a lot of those Bitcoin mining stocks starting to explode because we are going for things of the future. And right now is the time, Coach Bear. Currently, right now on AGRI stock, we got Agri Force growing. This one right here, currently, okay, we gotta go see this on Moomoo anyways, because like watching your order flow on Webull just doesn't work. And Webull is not up to date on a order flow, but Webull over here is always up to date by the exact minute. And currently, right now on AGRI, you guys see that this thing was sold all the way back off. And let me tell you something, bro. This is not just sellers. We got some short sellers up in there. They got the extra larges, they got the larges, the mediums, and the smalls going out of AGRI. With a small wave of the bullish cause distribution coming in, it's a good time. It's a good thing that this thing sold back off because everybody who didn't get the chance to fall, you can still get up in there and it's going to break past that resistance. You want to see the exact resistance right here? You can see where your resistance is by looking at your cost distribution right now with a support of 5 cents, big resistance at 7 cents. Notice here how it went up to about that 6 cents before selling back off. Or 9, it went to 9 cents. Oh, it's 9 cents, man. And this one right here, so this one could fall under other industries as well, not just like tech and stuff, but like agriculture overall. And we like see like agriculture stocks really don't be holding up too well when they get down to those penny stocks. And if you guys are interested in what the different like sectors or industries and stuff be, you can always look down whatever platform you're on. It definitely has a heat map somewhere there, and it'll show you what all those different sectors and industries be looking like at that time. Because you don't have to go for any certain thing. Like some people like really only trade off the certain industries and whatnot as well. They only go for certain ETFs and so on and so forth. Me myself, it's all the same to me. I'm going for a stock off those 52-week lows, and I'm finna wait for that next stock to explode. And if I show you what stocks are on that discount on those 52-week lows, Coach Bear, a lot of those newer traders don't be noticing these stocks going down to those big discounts, So I try to make sure I keep them up to date with everything that is going on, and we can see some hot stocks up in here getting ready for that next hot reversal. If they already haven't, because a lot of these aren't moving just yet. But that's great for those of you who haven't even seen these before. I'm always up to date with everything. But if you haven't, well, right now you're looking at a whole list of stocks that are all getting ready to come in for the next big bull run ahead. You ain't gonna be able to catch them all. Just get what you can while you can. And if it's already too late, then just don't go for it. But we'll go see more about AGRI along in the Discord as well. Currently, right now on AGR, look at this. Of course, Coach Professor, he goes for these bigger long-term investment style things. If you guys ever seen my recent iFuss videos, and you can see some of those on my Banking with Billy YouTube channel as well. iFuss, he's been all the rage on iFuss, and for reasons because of iFuss and all the stuff like that, and agriculture overall is definitely finna be getting ready to explode. I like to go in for rounds on, like as you can see on AGRI. We caught a quick round that last month. looking to see if this thing is gonna hold up. But like honestly, like I'll be real with y'all, man. Everybody who's seeing it, I don't know if you're seeing this video on YouTube, on TikTok, on Twitter, wherever you at with it. These markets really be primed to have a massive, massive sell off. When you talk about the sell off that can come hit the markets could be crazy. So like they are looking good, and I was hoping that they continue to be more bullish. In fact, I hope the markets crash. I don't even want the markets to be this high. You got Bitcoin going over 100,000 and stuff right now, and there's so many new traders who just weren't ready for this. People finna miss on opportunities, and there's gonna be big rounds of puts putting that thing back down, no matter what. So you can catch some of those quick rounds of puts and shorts and whatnot in between, and no matter what the markets are going to do, whether they finna stay bullish, stay bearish, go up higher, whatever you expect, whatever they saying, make sure no matter what, you still got your 7 to 15% stop loss. And if you're new to the market, you're going for 7 to 15% up and 7 to 15% down. And this is going to create your natural consistency, helping you realize your goal and your role. Next, we got ELAB. Okay, this will be quick on ELAB. So ELAB is wrecked. This thing has been destroyed. I ain't talking about just now most recently. We go look at ELAB forever. ELAB has never done well. They've just always consistently nonstop been destroyed. So a lot of people looking at this right now and they don't even be looking at the back history and stuff like that on these stocks. ELAB, they've never done well. Ever. Even those little spikes. And I say little spikes because of those spikes coming in here be little. They be little, bro. Like this thing, they are here to short interest. Don't get me wrong. Like ELAB can come in for the move, like the super move, no less. But they about to get kicked off the market. What's this? They reverse split update. If this ain't a reverse split update, then they finna get kicked off the markets. Required to notify Nasdaq of significant events until January 9th. They about to get kicked off the markets. Even whenever you say that when they gotta go talk to the Nasdaq and them, they getting kicked off the markets. It just ain't no way around it. It's only one way around it. They gotta do the reverse split. Where is that? It gotta be somewhere up in here. It gotta be. What's this? Announcing the update and extension of pending offer. Ain't no reverse split. Oh yeah, they finna be done for. It's over with for ELAB. What they even make? Well, what were they making? They, as a physician dispense skincare company, they making skin ointments and whatnot. So for this stock, for this company to go from, because they were like heavily on FDA approvals, for this company to go from the highs of when they came out at $4 all the way down to the lows of $1, they've been out for about a quarter. They've been out for about a quarter and couldn't even survive. And they probably got bad FDA approval. Like talking about, they skincare products probably turned somebody's skin green up there in the clinical trial or something crazy. You know what I mean? And things like that make these health and therapeutic stocks go all the way down. Because y'all can't be turning people green skin, people's skin green with y'all healthcare products. But next up, we got XTIA. Oh man, XTIA just past NVIDIA. I should skip over this one and just go right to NVIDIA. I'm gonna just squeeze both of these in here, okay? XTIA, because I only do the top 5. XTIA, this one looks very good, okay? Another one that's gonna get kicked off the markets, but aerospace. Let's talk about flights in space and things that are going to get off the ground in general. Right now, we're talking about EVTOLs and we're talking about NASA. Okay, so they got very, 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 very big things upcoming. NASA speaks of moon trips, like they always have, of course. But what they're doing right now, for those of you who don't know what's been going on in the world, let me tell you something. SpaceX, Elon Musk and them, they just for the first time ever in history sent a spaceship on a mission, had that spaceship come back home and catch it out the sky. This is not a waste, and they were using it again and again and again. They say that they only need one, they only need this one rocket now to go to the moon. It's gonna come back home. And that's what stopped us from going to the moon or anywhere else just in general. Because if we finna send y'all out there, but we ain't getting nobody back home, if anything go wrong, it's over with. We can send something out there, but ain't nobody getting on. We send it out there because it's not going to stop in space in general. Y'all better be quick with it. Now this is turning us and will turn us into an interplanetary species. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know what this means for cryptocurrency? Because we not sending your American dollar bills to Jupiter, bro. We finna be transferring cryptocurrency that's gonna be instant across the stars, which is why they in such a thirst to get cryptocurrency built up, which is why the presidents and whatnot are saying they ain't never letting go of no crypto, because now it's becoming an interplanetary species, and we're not taking your dollar bills with us. We taking those cryptos. But those are lessons and speculations for another video. Next, we got XTIA, this aerospace coming in for a quick spike up here. Man, it's crazy to even see that this thing is at a penny. Like this might be very good for this one to be at a penny now because for one of these stocks they don't want to get kicked off the market. And for two, imagine being in here at 6 pennies and then this thing explodes all the way up to a dollar. A dollar. Last time this thing was up at a dollar was look at the last time this thing was at a dollar was literally like the middle of the year. Literally. Even before then, probably. Like this is a easy bull run and a stock like XTIA. It's not big and short interest. It would have been way if it was big and short interest. So when you look at a stock too, if it's not big and short interest, then that means it's not heavily shorted. That means they just been selling that thing back off. Those are things to take note of as well. But we'll look further into XTI Aerospace. This XTI Aircraft is an aviation business based on New Denver and Colorado. They are in the commercialization of the Trifan 6000. 600, a fixed wing vertical lift-off crossover airplane, as well as offering its real-time location system technology to manufacturing and other industrial facilities. Flying. Okay, ACHR. We talking about HOVR. I think we talking about JOBY. They probably over there talking about something like SpaceX as well, which is gonna be super crazy. A few of these different things are, as you can see, making those moves. Hover the cheapest out of all of these right now. So I mean, like, if you really talk about one of them, you might be talking about Hover. Like this thing under $1. This thing is definitely finna go back to $1. But those are videos for the next time. But we're gonna squeeze in NVDA. Just only reason why is because if you understand the video and how the video flows, then you'll be able to understand and follow along with how said markets flow as well. And here on the NVDA stock, we see the video has been coming in for more bullishness as well. It looks here that the video is facing some sort of lawsuit or something like that, talking about the Supreme Court is weighing the NVIDIA bid to avoid securities fraud suit. It's always something crazy going on, but that is not about to stop. Excuse me. Here comes NVDA from going back to that $1,000. If you guys ever recall my older NVDA videos, I was always telling you what we are looking for is bullish divergence to be getting made on our weekly chart. If I show you now you got that bullish divergence being made on that weekly chart. Weekly chart, because the NVIDIA is for the longer term, man. They going for NVIDIA for a big move. Like when people going for the quick moves, we go for options. But I'm not gonna talk about options here because I know a lot of people don't understand it. So I'm not gonna overwhelm you in this one. And this was already a lot of information that you probably already didn't keep up with, anyways. But we got a gap to fill on the video up towards 1,000. You might not want to miss out on this. So recently on the video, back to your 4-hour chart, having a very, 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 very steady climb up. This is adding to the bullish sentiment of AIs and techs and crypto and whatnot as well. So you're gonna be keeping an eye on the video. I think, if I believe correctly, the last that we were waiting on was they like Blackwell chip update. I don't know when that's gonna be coming. I think they did it later or something, but when that's coming, well, we're gonna watch everything in the world advance. That's what all the tech is waiting on. The next big upcoming semiconductor chips and stuff like that. And let's get right back into NMHI. Like I told you, I was about to get over that 1 billion in volume. And here we are. It's crazy for the first time in a long time seeing the stock get over 1 billion. Nature's miracle, no less. MVST about to hit that 1 billion in volume. It's 1126 where I'm at still. This thing about to hit a billion in volume. It's gonna be crazy. And I'm gonna update it later on, guys. I'm Billy Banks. Make sure that you get subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any updates, any analyses, any early seats. Watch out for these Rex skincare stocks because they probably be turning your skin green. We're gonna update the 52-week lows next. I'll see y'all in there. Happy trade.